Hey everyone, I figured I'd start using my DJI Mic 3 at the get-go. So my first video with my DJI Mic 3, other than my Cafe 888 incorporated ad I just did, for those who know, they know. And for those who don't already know, I have my own coffee brand. You can find on Instagram at Cafe888INC. For the latest and greatest in coffee flavor. You can support me there. I also have my own Shopify website. With that being said, I figured for this video, I'll talk about my workout routine. So most of the time, I do a full body workout. I work out at two gyms, Gold's Gym and Anytime Fitness. Reason why I'm a member of two gyms, I mean, some are members of like multiple, right? Some are members of one. So, long story short, is I've been a Gold's Gym member for pretty much almost a full year now. And there was one time where my condo parking was in renovation. So the whole, I live in a condo, the whole garage for everybody was closed. And everyone had to, relocate their cars elsewhere. I left it in Laval, where my parents are, for 3 months. But I still, drove around when I could. We still had my car here and there, but it didn't make sense for me to, drive all the way to Saint Laurent, which is like in rush hour, practically like almost an hour just to get there, or 45 minutes. So I signed up at Anytime Fitness across the street, which gives me global access. Shout out to that location if you know which one. Um, and this enabled me to work out at the other Montreal locations. And also when I went to Asia in Hong Kong and Singapore, also was in Macau for a day, I was able to work out at the locations over there. There's multiple Anytime Fitness locations in Hong Kong and Singapore as well. At the hotel I was staying at Singapore at the Farama Riverfront, they had a Anytime Fitness on the second floor. In Hong Kong, I went to the North Point and another one. I forgot the name of the location, but it was close to the metro. But over there, they call it the trains over there. With that being said, my workout routine usually starts with about 45 minutes of bench press. So I start with a plate, and then after that, I go close grip. I do the long range just to, start it up. I do close grip from a plate, and then I add 5 pounds more to 135 to 145 to 155, and then to 165, so 10 pounds each, both sides all together. So after 165, I switch it up to 175 and 185, and I'll do, the wide grips for that. I know I can bench more than 185 with reps, but only when I have a trustworthy spotter, then I'll try to attempt 195 and more. But for now, it is what it is. With that being said, I usually transition to what I see available next. Okay, so whether it be Gold's Gym or Anytime Fitness, I usually, for Anytime Fitness, because you can like modify the station from where you're at, from the bench location into a squat station. I just stay there pretty much my entire workout, and I do pull-ups right after that, shoulder presses, um, and it's pretty much it. So obviously I'm working my triceps when I'm doing the close grip benches earlier on in the workout. Then, if the leg press machine is free, I'll do a few sets there. If not, then I'll just go straight into squats, and I'll start from a plate all the way to 205 when I'm feeling it, 215 when I'm really feeling it. I'll do two plates, but I'll only squatted two plates like once, like a few months ago, and it definitely felt satisfying. First time ever I squatted two plates I broke, almost broke parallel, pretty much at 90-degree depth. So happy about that. Moving on, that's pretty much it. So if I was in Gold's Gym, the one in Saint Laurent, I would pretty much, after doing my bench press, I would go straight to the dumbbells and I'll do the overhead dumbbell press for my triceps, and I would also go on the calf machine, which something unique in that area. They might have it in the Anytime Fitness locations, but I haven't seen it yet. Maybe I missed it. But I would do that and do a few shoulder presses here and there, depending on what's available. Then I would go to the leg press. I never missed the leg press at Gold's Gym. And once I'm done that, I would go straight to the squats machine and do the pull-ups. They have different pull-up variations, so I would do that. And then moving forward, I would go towards the squatting session, as mentioned, from plate to 205 and maybe more, depending on how I feel. There's a funny thing the other day. Well, I wouldn't say funny, because growing up, I used to do a lot of cartwheels and high fives, and just to get more agile. And so I did a few cartwheels, like for the first time in like years, and it was solid. You can pretty much see it in one of my latest TikToks. So with that being said, thank you very much for listening in, and I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Happy holidays.